Hey guys, Kory here with GillzGoneWild.com. I'm here today. I'm going to do a product review for you guys on the Motormate transom saver made by Motormate USA. Before we do, I want to show you guys what the Motormate's replacing on my boat. I could not believe when I bought the boat and my dealer, the salesman actually come out and said, "Oh, here, don't forget your transom saver," and he handed me this piece of junk. It's installed on the boat. I mean, this is exactly how they would have you trailer the boat down the road. And I want you guys to see what kind of slop there is in this motor. I mean, there's very little effort going into this, and you can see all that wiggle, and I mean that wiggling's that's abusing a lot of stuff in there. I mean, there is a lot going on under that cowling, and the more you can prevent vibration and bouncing around, the better off you're going to be, and the longer that motor's going to last you. And we all know, I mean, motors are expensive. Repairing motors is expensive, and going to the lake and having motors break's no fun. And it's just, I mean, there's a Hershey come over here and say hi. All right, go away. Where was I? Oh yeah. So, I mean, the amount of wiggling and the amount of bouncing around that motor's doing as you're trailing it down the road is just unacceptable. And when I got the Motormate in, I installed it. It's super easy to install, and immediately you can tell the difference, and I'm going to show it to you guys. To take off, you know, you get to the lake first thing in the morning, back stiff, maybe you haven't had your coffee yet, and you got to go through all this to get ready to launch the boat. It's easy to forget something, I'm telling you. Been there. So first thing I'd have to do is I got these steering clips. So even though you've seen all that wiggling and everything going on, there was steering clips installed on here which is supposed to prevent that. But I got one of these on each side. And then under here I've got the transom saver, thanks to the dealership. I'm glad he didn't let me forget this thing. Isn't she a jewel? So it's basically just a cheap piece of plastic with kind of a hard rubber on the end of it, and it does absolutely nothing. It's really, I wouldn't even say it's a step above nothing, but we get down in here, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys, and I'm not going to get into how to install this. Pretty much you guys are looking at it, and I'm pretty sure you can figure it out, but I don't want to be liable should somebody do something wrong when they're installing it, so I'm just going to leave it at that. I will tell you it was super easy to install, 5 or 6 minutes tops, and I had both brackets. You got a bracket here and a bracket on this side, which is just the opposite of that, but it hooks up the same way. 5 or 6 minutes I had it installed and ready to go. So I mean, it's really simple to install, absolutely no trouble whatsoever out of it. And the way that this works, let me grab the Motormate here. Here's the Motormate. You guys can see here it's got plastic cups on each end, and when we install it we'll show you guys what these cups do. But I mean, it's just heavy steel tubing, push pins on each side. These are stainless steel, so not only are they going to be strong, but you're also, being that it's in a wet environment, obviously, stainless is the only way to go as far as, you know, rust prevention and stuff like that. I went with the fluorescent yellow. They come in, I believe, black, and I think that's it. But I wanted the fluorescent yellow for the simple fact that it's more visible. Should I, in the early morning at the ramp, and I haven't had my coffee yet and I'm forgetful, should I forget to take this off, I figured the bright color might jump out at me and help me remember it, and so that's what I went with. But like I said, they got a couple color choices. But to install it, all I'm going to do is, like I said, you got a pin here on each side, and they're both push pins. But I'm going to stick one through this hole on this bracket, and I'm going to take that lever there and I'm going to squeeze it and let it snap into the hole on this bracket. And then to lower it, all I'm going to do now is lower the motor down, and there we go. We're ready to go to the lake. Those plastic cups I was telling you about, what they do is, I don't know, Brittany, where you need to go to see this, but there's a nut here and there's a nut on the other side just like it. And those nuts sit down in these plastic cups. That's what locates it, that's what holds the motor. No need for steering clips or anything like that. I'll show you guys. We go ahead and, all right, there she is, hooked up. And I want you guys to see this now. Remember how it was wiggling before? Solid as a rock. and there's absolutely no wiggling, and I'm bouncing the trailer and the boat all around, but not getting the motor to budge. So definitely a much more quality product than what I showed you guys initially with the transom saver that my dealer sent me. But like I said, there's just so much money tied up in these motors. I mean, it's every time you turn around, I mean, you can't hardly look at them without having to pay a toll. They're so expensive. You take them to get worked on, they're expensive, and it's time consuming. And we don't want to go to the lake to have problems. We want to go to the lake to have fun or spend a day out on the water and just the motor bouncing around like it is on a lot of these transom savers. Whether you directly know that that's what caused your problems or not is one thing, but I would just about promise you that a lot of the issues that people have with their motors could be prevented if they had quality products like this that doesn't let the motor bounce around on the road. And think of how many miles you guys trailer your boats, you know, to the lake, or I fish 4 or 5 different lakes, and so there's no telling how many miles I'm pulling the boat around. And I mean, I fish a lot, so there's a lot of miles that motor would have been getting beat up had I not went with the Motormate. So anyways, it's probably worth noting, because as much as I've been praising Motormate, I don't want there to be any question. I am not affiliated with Motormate. I bought this transom saver out of my own pocket, same as you guys will if you guys decide to go that route. But Motormate doesn't owe me anything, and I don't owe them anything. I just really believe in their product. It's by far the best transom saver that I've ever ran across, and I thought maybe I'd share it with you guys. I don't know how many of you guys are in the market for a transom saver, but if you guys are tired of the transom saver like what I've got, or you guys are tired of having to crawl down underneath there, because you got the wishbone transom saver and you got to pull pins and all that stuff. If you guys get tired of all that and you're looking for a much more superior product that's a lot better built, I urge you guys to go over to MotormateUSA.com and check out the Motormate. But until next time, for more product reviews, how-to videos, tips, tricks, whatever, check us out at GillzGoneWild.com. Thanks.